This is Retirement News Online. So for years, teachers have focused on lesson plans, but few have a clear retirement plan. It's not their fault. Between pension formulas, 403Bs, 457 plans, the system can be somewhat confusing. Our guest today specializes in helping educators build the bridge between their pension and what that provides and what they're actually going to need in retirement comfortably. One of the things that he brings with him is his experience as a teacher himself. He's Andrew Kerper with Teacher Prep. So how can teachers, so they have their 403B, they have their 457 plans,
right,
which likely will not cover everything.
No.
How do they supplement their income in retirement?
So they can use these plans. The problem with these plans is depending on how you put your money into them, right? So you could do it on a Roth basis, depending on your financial situation when you start them. You could do them on a traditional basis. But the problem is that when you start to take from this money, this isn't an endless flow of money. Sadly, we've seen it before. We hear the stories of people who they have their IRAs, they have their 403Bs, and they're down to their last $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, and they haven't even hit their 70s yet. So what are they going to do from there? And there are other strategies that we can implement while they're working, and that also don't hurt their budget.
Right.
That we can use to help supplement their retirement income if they need it. It's things that are protecting them when they're living, God forbid they pass away, but also if they ever get sick. So there are also so many different strategies that they can implement to help them while they're in their retirement.
And I think it's no secret that in many cases, people watching this video who even aren't teachers would agree that teachers are probably underpaid generally.
Yeah.
For what they offer us and what they do for us in the community. There are certain exceptions in certain markets. But how do you help educators, like you or yourself, balance the financial demands they already have, because sometimes they have to buy their own supplies and all this other stuff, and still have time to save or have funds to save for retirement?
So the crazy answer to that is, number one, if you're a teacher, you should not be buying your own supplies. That's like the first thing we need to change that stigma. But to go into on a budgetary standpoint, you need to make sure that you are getting the most out of what the system is giving you, but also, I know this sounds crazy, not putting too much into the system. So 403B plans across the country, they might offer a cash match. So for example, let's say I put in 2%, they're gonna match the other 2%. Fantastic, whatever county or municipality you work with is going to match it. But it might not be advantageous for you to put in another 6, 7, 8, 9, 10% into that account. It might be more advantageous to put it somewhere else that is going to benefit you and your family, whether that's in the now or that's in the future. It's not always about, I'm just going to dump as much money as I can in here without advisement and someone told me that I should be doing this. We've all heard that one before. And we get it, we trust the people we work with, but maybe what works for one person doesn't work for you. Right?
That makes sense. So what common mistakes, or I'm going to say misconceptions rather, misconceptions teachers make with their supplemental retirement accounts?
The thing that people misconstrue about their supplementary retirement accounts is mostly that it's just going to save them. That's the answer. I already have my 403B, Andrew. I'm set. I don't need anything else. Well, how'd you set it up? I set it up on a traditional basis. They don't say that. They say before tax. And I say, okay, so what is the tax repercussion if you start to take the money out? I don't know. Okay, well, in this county, it's 20%. In the Commonwealth, Virginia, it might be another 5%. Don't you think there might be a better way? So now the idea of people who are overfunding these policies or these programs or these investments that they think are going to be the gold at the end of the rainbow, but they might not be. There might just be another strategy that we can implement somewhere along the line that's going to help them.
Well, it sounds like no matter who they are, what stage they are in their career, probably a good idea to talk to somebody about retirement, because as we know, things are changing, policy is changing.
Yeah.
And that's something, it's the government. That's what stuff happens, local and federal.
And you know, the beautiful thing about our government, and the thing that maybe some people are always just misconstruing, is, you know, at the end of the day, yes, we trust the system that they give us. We trust it. But sometimes when the government makes any sort of change, or a county makes any sort of change, is it for our best interest, or is it going to be for their best interest? We all know the answer to that question.
Do you want the government's plan or your plan?
Right.
Andrew Kerper with Teacher Prep, America's Tax and Financial Specialist. This is Retirement News Online. Thanks for watching.